What's up, guys? Today I'm gonna take you through a simple arm workout that's gonna destroy your arms. This is just straight calisthenics. Now, you guys can add weight to this if you want to. Me personally, I will because I'm a bit advanced. But if you're more beginner or intermediate level, you can totally do this without weights and really get the bicep and tricep activation you want from this exercise. So when we're really doing this exercise, we're gonna focus on hitting these two muscles specifically. Now, there are several things that you can do for your shoulders, for your forearms. This is more focused towards our triceps and our biceps to give our arms that full look. The sleeves, hug the sleeves, and honestly just looking nice at all times. So let me get you guys right into it. So we're gonna start off with slow and controlled chin-ups. I like to even hang on it for a little bit just to get my body warmed up and used to supporting myself. But if chin-ups are a bit much, that's okay. But for me personally, I'm going for about 8 to 12 reps. Just make sure you're doing all these reps slow and controlled, and if it's too much for you, that's okay. Just do 4 to 6 reps slowly and controlledly to warm up the muscle. This is the Australian chin-up or the Australian row. Basically, it is the best alternative, honestly. If you can't do a pull-up or chin-up, start right here because you're using all the same muscles really, but it's 1,000 times easier, and you can just progress it by putting a leg up, putting one more leg up, or just adding weight to your body. I'm telling you guys, try this now. So after doing this, we're gonna go straight into the dips. Now this is where I add the weighted vest, just because the dips are a little easy for me. Once you start advancing on dips, they become very easy, much faster than pull-ups. So if you guys just need to add any excess weight to it, get this pre-weighted vest. And this is about, I think, 40 or 30 pounds around there. And I like to really just go slow and controlled with my dips as well, just like I did my chin-ups. Really warming yourself up. You don't want to rush yourself too much into it. I think I did my first set without weight as well. So after we complete our sets of dips, we're going to train the other muscle. This is basically antagonist training. We're training our triceps and our biceps. So while our triceps rest, we're hitting those biceps as well, right? So for me, I always go for the 8 to 12. And if it's too easy, like I don't want to just be hitting 8 to 12, I'm like, okay, I'm done. I want it to be a little bit harder, so I'll hold it at the end. And this is just me showing you guys the weighted vest. But I really like to really embrace the hold at the end, just to really push myself. I hate when I'm working out and I'm not really just grinding as hard as I can. Completing it, we're gonna do like a drop set. So basically you just drop all the weight and hold that chin up for a good little minute. My aim was about 30 seconds here. I think 30 seconds is a good place to start. But if it's too much, you guys can do 10, 15 seconds. I felt my grip slip a little bit, but that's okay. We just dust ourselves off, get right back up on it, and really burn out that muscle. I'm telling you guys, this engages a lot of core too. My core was actually burning more than my biceps, just because my core was already pretty fatigued from earlier training. I'm telling you guys, just practicing these isometric holds at the end of an exercise will really make a difference. You see, I just can completely rinse and repeat, keep going back to it. So next we're going to implement some more dips, but this time I want to do a little more controlled. I'm telling you guys, if it's too hard to increase your reps, or if you guys feel like there's no way to make calisthenics harder, I'm telling you to slow your reps. Like I can make one rep as hard as possible if I slow it down insanely. Now this isn't very time efficient, just because once you get to a certain level, it's like, okay, you got to slow it down to be doing one dip in a minute. But honestly, I say really just, if you guys have no other options, if you guys can't add weight, just slow that thing down, control the movement, and really feel your muscles engage. Like really try to engage your triceps. Think about your mind muscle connection. I think my goal for this set was like 8, I'm pretty sure. So now we go right back to the biceps. So for this one, I'm doing assisted one arm chin-ups. Now this is what helped me get my one arm pull-up. This plus weighted pull-ups. So once I started getting more developed, I like to sort of put them together, and this is very low reps kind of thing to do. Usually at the end, I like to do a complete burnout. Now I really didn't get much on my burnout this time because it was an arm focused workout, but my core was actually destroyed from the day before, right? So I was like, okay, this isn't really conducive to my tricep focused thing, so let's just go straight into the biceps and really burn those out instead. The reason why I picked this exercise to burn out my biceps is because it's just not really much of a compound movement. Of course, you're using some back and some forearm, but you're mainly focusing on your biceps. And that's why I chose to do this, because my core was already destroyed, right? And that is the one downside to calisthenics. I feel like you can't really isolate a muscle as well, And at the end, I like to hold it, you know what I'm saying, and really feel that burn. Here is an alternative to that though. If you don't want to burn up with Australian chin out rows, if you only have a pull-up bar, then I do my head bangs. So basically you just want to control the movement, you know, move yourself back and forth. I try to do it for about 30 seconds or 25 seconds, just whatever I can count to in my head. And I'm telling you guys, I feel like you'll feel a good burn here. I mean, it does use a lot of grip though, but I'm telling you guys, it's good nonetheless.